Hello everybody.
What do?
That's Gordon.
Say Gordon?
Yes, Gordon. Hello everybody, welcome back. And today I am going to make a little video of me and my nephew Henry. Isn't that right, Henry?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have some turkey bacon here. He's got his grapes. A lone little grape. Okay, yep, there you go, I got it. Sorry for the lack of uploads, I've been going through some stuff. There's Henry. Say hi, Henry. Say hi to the people of YouTube. Oh, you're looking for another oh, you mean this one?
Yes.
Oh, I have two. I have another one. Let's see, is this?
Another one? You have another one?
Yeah, I have. I got another one.
What?
He's in here.
I want Pachyrhino.
You're in Gino's room?
Yes.
Well, come on, let's go eat your French toast.
No.
Let's go. Let's go. It's time to eat breakfast. Come on.
Hey, you want to take some dinosaurs with you?
Yeah.
Okay, pick which ones you want to take. Okay. Oh.
No, take one. Pick one.
Yeah, take one. Henry.
You can pick. Hey, you can pick one or two.
Yeah, take one. Take one or two.
Come on. Come on. Let's grab your grapes. Come on, buddy.
I'll see you in a little bit, Henry. Okay. So what I was trying to make before Henry came in here, I was practicing. So, if you've seen this toy before, this is Mattel's Pachyrhinosaurus. But if you've seen this, it's a Roarvors. Mine does not make any sound. I took the batteries out. Well, the batteries died. I can't find any other batteries that work for this guy. That's really salty bacon. So what you do is you push the button. Just push the button. There's a head ramming action feature, just like the Triceratops from the first wave. And there you go. It just does the same thing. Even though Mattel's Triceratops is smaller than it really should be, I feel like that Kenner's Triceratops is more in scale of how big it should be, not this small Mattel one. But anyways, the reason, if you've seen this toy, then you've probably seen it in this packaging and it says Sinoceratops. Well, it's a very complicated yet simple explanation for this. And that is because during the production of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, Pachyrhinosaurus was originally set to appear in the film. Wait, did I do Sinoceratops? I'm gonna make sure I still have it up here. Did you take that one with him? I don't know. Oh, no, he didn't. So, we all know what the Sinoceratops looks like this. This is a Canquitaceous variant. Although the horn is a little too long, it should be shortened down to about here. I guess they did that just because it's for kids. My other one makes sounds. I had to take the batteries out of this one. This is a sound strike. You rotate the tail up and down. Anyways, so the Pachyrhinosaurus was in concept art and was even in one scene during the escape out of the Lockwood Manor, which you can find on the Jurassic Park fandom on the fandom app or the wiki. But after the first trailer of Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, the Pachyrhinosaurus was changed to Sinoceratops. Unfortunately, Mattel had already made the Pachyrhinosaurus mold, and even had its own custom paint job. And because of this, once they found out that the Sinoceratops replaced Pachyrhinosaurus then was they repainted the figure to look like the Sinoceratops and just renamed it Sinoceratops. And that didn't go too well with fans, because you could just from looking, like immediately from looking at the box, if you know your dinosaurs well enough, then you will easily recognize this as a Pachyrhinosaurus and not Sinoceratops. So unfortunately, we didn't get the brown coloration. If you search up Mattel Pachyrhinosaurus, you can see the original coloration, which was more brown. But instead, we got this. But it does, I'm kind of glad that what happened because now we have a new, well, not a so much new Ceratopsian, because we've gotten Pachyrhinosaurus back in the Dino Showdown line in 2013. Or was it 2011? I think it was in 2013. I was in 3rd grade at the time. Now, I never got any of the I never got the Allosaurus or the Pachyrhinosaurus, which back then had this really huge set of horns on the front of it, and had an opposable jaw, which I don't think we've since then we've only had the Brachiosaurus and the Apatosaurus from Mattel that have opposable jaws. The only 2 dinosaurs I think that have opposable jaws. Well, opposable mouth, so articulated mouth, whatever you want to call it. But I did manage to get, the other day, I managed to get the Sinoceratops, which, I don't know if I'm going to be doing reviews or not, but here's what it looks like. Now, in the promotional images, there's like a little, like, ball joint kind of thing right here. It's like a little round thing. I'm assuming that's what was going to be, where the articulation was going to be set, like the original articulation point. Then instead they changed it to under here. The head can move up and down. It rotates. I'm trying to do this with one hand, so it's kind of difficult. I'm not going to pose the legs too much. The tail can swivel, and the legs can go back and forth. Not 360, of course. Now, this guy, you might think was like most Ceratopsians, was pretty large. This guy was not that large. He was more the size, I would say, of he wasn't, he would have, if you search up a size of Sinoceratops, you'll get a pretty good idea of how big it was. It wasn't very large. But, let me just try and get the legs back in position here. But, surprisingly enough, Mattel, for some reason, in 2018 made a Protoceratops, and we even got Microceratus, which I absolutely love Microceratus. Which it only came in a Destructosaurus set, I think 2 of them. And unfortunately for us, or for all of us, most people didn't get the Destructosaurus. Well, some people didn't get the Destructosaurus, me included. I could never find them in stores, unfortunately, and Amazon had them for a very high price. So, I don't have the Microceratus. I have the Protoceratops, which, where did I put it? I don't know where it exactly, oh, there it is, it's sitting right over there. Oh, to give you a good idea of how big the Sinoceratops is, here's the Protoceratops from Mattel, which in real life was about the size of a sheep. And then here's the Sinoceratops. I'll put them into a basic pose. Here, let me put them right here. That's how big Sinoceratops is from Mattel. Very not very large. Also, I think I might have to redo the video because I've been shooting it up like this. So I might need to correct that. I'll just see how it ends up in the video. But the only Ceratopsians I'm missing from Mattel are the Microceratus and Styracosaurus. But we are getting a brand new Pentaceratops, so I really want to get that first before I get the other 2. Well, actually, I want to get the Microceratus first. I love Microceratus. And if you've never heard the name Microceratus, that's because its old name, Microceratops, which you probably have heard of, was renamed because apparently Microceratops is like the name, like the scientific genus name of a plant, which I refuse to believe. But all the Ceratopsians that I have the Triceratops. I wasn't born back then. I was born in 2004. So I got this off eBay. So got the Triceratops. I have 3 Mattel Triceratops. I've got the Roivors, Well, we got the Roivors, the Sound Strike. Mine doesn't make sense. I took the batteries out. And I also got the battle damage, the original battle damage one. Which I should have gotten the pro. I got these two together. My Aunt Kathy visited me back in 2018. But I really should have gotten the green Proceratosaurus or the Mini instead of this green Triceratops, which I still regret to this day. Has the little battle damage thing on it. See if I can get it. Just there you go. It's the let's see, focus. There you have the battle damage. There's no bones or anything in it. It's just red flesh and meat. You can just easily cover it back up. And this is known as battle damage now instead of dino damage. So that's really nice, I guess. Also, like I said before, I had the Roivors, Pachyrhinosaurus. I have both versions of the Sinoceratops, which you might have seen earlier in this video. And finally, I also have the Zuniceratops and the Protoceratops. And I finally have the Nephew, which is a dual attack. Just push the button right here. Makes the head, has a head strike, push the button back here. It makes the tail swing. Unfortunately, when I got my Zuniceratops in the packaging, it had paint chippings. And it was, like, if you looked on the beak, you could see it's, like, chipped right let's see if I can get it. Like, the paint was chipping right about here. Yeah, the paint was already chipped here. I'm not sure if the paint is supposed to go here, right here, too. Actually, now that I look at it, that's actually green and not yellow right there. Right there. And if you look on the back of the neck, you could see that there is some tearing in the sculpt. Mind you, I got this was like this out of the packaging. Very unfortunate for me, but other than that, also, there's also like paint missing right here. Right there. I don't know if you can see it. Like right there. And right there. But on the other side, it's completely filled in. So I don't know why I got this from Amazon. This was one of my most anticipated figures. So yeah, I guess you just kind of got a short review of the Zuniceratops from Mattel. I guess. Also, this if you want to get this figure, it is a wild pack. My first wild pack, which originally was thought to be was supposed to have like the size of attack packs, but would have Savage Strike gimmicks, which I thought would be pretty cool. But when I'm practicing making videos, which I do very often, I would tell myself or my pretend viewers that that I kind of figured that these are just going to be repackaged attack packs, and I kind of figured that out from the repainted Draco Rex. Well, the Draco Rex was supposed to have a new mold, but they scrapped it and gave it its old mold. I kind of figured that, but anyways, I figured it out from the Herrerasaurs and the Alioramus as well as the Morphodon. So they were just repackaged wild packs. Attack packs, unfortunately. But the Zuniceratops is the first new sculpt we got. It's very nice. It's kind of hefty as well. So hopefully maybe later today I'll show you guys the Mega Destroyer's Stegosaurus. But I'm going to have the capture gear already on. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.